Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. He's got his man, Max Burton.
A 7-yard gain.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Man in motion here is Jennings. On the ground, this is Ashton Jeanty. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a
pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Jennings. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. I'm this coordinator. I think I'm giving him one more shot, see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll look to throw. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
He'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
And the Raider first down.
They'll look to throw again. They'll try to set up the screen to Jeanty. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Back to the air one more time. That's into the hands of Thornton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better. And at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one complete to Higgins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, KC.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1 yard gain. Brings up second
from the 41. Here's second down and 9. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, it looked like a Chief was able to fall on it. So, yes, Kansas City will retain possession. Return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. They'll start on the ground with Genty.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Run right up the gut with Genty. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in! Ashton Genty! Touchdown, Raiders! That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone first time today.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Raiders are out to a 10-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a first down, the Chiefs.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
Second and inches.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. There'll be no gain on that play.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Raiders offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. On the ground, it's Jeanty to start the drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Once again, it's Jeanty. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down.
He'll drop to throw. Drop this one down to Jeanty, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line, and it's first and 10.
Las Vegas first down.
Left side into the hands of Olave. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5.
At the Chiefs' 48-yard line.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Raiders first down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
At the 40-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jeanty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Vegas.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Jeanty. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second down.
Second and 5.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
39-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will open up a 13-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So, after the 5 yards walk off, it is 3rd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. 12 yards on that hookup. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
17 more yards.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
2nd and 2 at the 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Mahomes. Fields, and he's into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The score, Raiders 13, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. He works free, right side. Still going. And he is gone. 73 some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Now Mahomes.
At the 33-yard line.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Patrick to throw. He'll check that down to Pacheco. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pick.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut into that lead.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. We're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home to take on the LA Chargers. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Chargers are finally in the win column after 5 straight defeats. They get their first win of the year. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Michael Wilson. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Cardinals are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Saints
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. going to fire quickly to Worthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll step up and run. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down. Here's Mahomes. Open man, left side. He's got it. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. And he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and got a fresh set of downs. Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the cover.
On third down, Mahomes. Taken in right side by Barner. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. From the 23, here's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll come up here, first and 10.
And a Raider first down.
Back to throw. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Dante Thornton. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
They'll run it straight ahead now is Genty. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
a gain of 6. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Here's Genty. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. It's going to be third. They need one. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. The ball comes out. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Chiefs' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 16-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Chiefs.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, KC.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 12. And the first
A run.
down,
It's Pacheco. Now Pacheco loses the football. One of the Raiders has got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down. And that will not be a fumble. On second down, Mahomes. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Kansas City
Play fake.
Chiefs.
Now it's Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately with his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On comes the Chiefs punter. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight.
The Raiders take
The Raiders offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The right side to Olave. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 4. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Jeanty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He's got his man. That's Olave. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
And the Las Vegas first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
They'll look to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. They keep it on the ground with Genty. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
At the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. After a gain of 7.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
He'll look to throw. Drop this one down to Genty. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. The Chiefs.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown Vegas. That is first touchdown this year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
11 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action with Mahomes. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes into the hands of his tight end, Barner. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. At the Raiders' 23.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Barner. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run right side with Pacheco. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. Mahomes now on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Good blocking, and he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. That his second touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And a Kansas City
They'll drop to throw.
First down.
A throw on the move is caught. Here comes second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
13 more yards. That's another Kansas City.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Second down, goal to go.
A 4-yard
right back to the air for Mahomes. And he's got another one. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Man in motion here is Jennings. Once again, it's Genty. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Bowers, the man in motion. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. Here comes the blitz as the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. Taken in right side by Barner. Now 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Mahomes back. He's going to tuck it and go. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
City Chiefs. First down.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. He takes off. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another.
Clock down to 17, and here comes that spike. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
24-yard attempt.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Here's first down.
At their own 23-yard line.
He'll run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Vita Vea on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Fourth quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
The Raider first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Right back to the fullback. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line. Here's second and 1. On the ground, it's Genty. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Second and 5.
Number 89, Brock Bowers. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
A run. Genty. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up fourth down and 1.
They'll try it now with Genty. And that will not do it. They took the chance on this opening possession of overtime, but they lose possession as they turn it over on downs.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Quay Walker getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
But it brings up third down.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. Now Mahomes. Get it out quickly to Higgins. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Yards on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
City Chiefs first down.
First and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
Chiefs first down. A gain of 13 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact complete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts.
Third down.
Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. Finding Higgins. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Chiefs.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you work.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up first and goal.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Vegas.